Once upon a time, there was a king who had 100 sons. The youngest, the 100th, was Prince Gamaliel. He was very energetic, patient, and kind. All the princes were sent to be taught by teachers. Prince Gamaliel, even though he was the 100th in the line to the throne, he was lucky enough to have the best teachers. He had the most learning and was the wisest of them all. He was like a father to Prince Gamaliel, who liked, respected, and obeyed him. In those days, it was the custom to send each educated prince to different provinces. There he was to develop the country and help people. When Prince Gamaliel was old enough for this assignment, he went to his teacher and asked which province he should request. He said, "Do not select any province. Instead, you tell your father, the king, that if he sends you his 100th son out to a province, there will be no son remaining to serve him in this home city." Prince Gamaliel obeyed his father, pleased his father with his kindness and loyalty. Then the prince went again to this teacher and asked, "How best I can serve my father and the people here in the capital city?" The wise teacher replied, "Ask the king to let you to be the one to collect fees and taxes and distribute benefits to the people. If he agrees, then carry out your duties honestly and fairly, with energy and kindness." Again the prince followed his teacher's advice. Trusting his 100th son, the king was glad to assign these functions to him. When he went out to perform the difficult task of collecting fees and taxes, the young prince was always gentle, fair, and lawful. When he distributed food to the hungry and other necessary things to the needy, he was always generous, kind, and sympathetic. Before long, the 100th prince gained the respect and affection of all. Eventually, the king came to be on his deathbed. Ministers asked him who should be the next king. He said that all his 100 sons and a right to succeed him, it should be left up to the citizens. After he died, all the citizens agreed to make the 100th prince their next ruler. Because of his goodness, they crowned him King Gamaliel the Righteous. When the 99 older brothers heard what had happened, they thought they had been insulted. Filled with envy and rage, they prepared for war. They sent a message to King Gamaliel, which said, "We are all your elders. Neighbor countries will laugh at us if we are ruled by the 100th prince. Either you give up the kingdom or we will take it by war." After he received this message, King Gamaliel took it with him to his wise older teacher and asked him advice. Just so happened that this honorable gentle teacher was the reborn enlightenment being. He said, "Tell them you refuse to wage war against your brothers. Tell them you will not help them kill innocent people you have come to know and love. Tell them that instead you are dividing king's wealth among all 100 princes, and send each one his portion." Again the king obeyed his teacher. Meanwhile, the 99 older princes had brought their 99 small armies to surround the royal capital. When they received the king's message and their small portions of the royal treasures, they held a meeting. They decided that each portion was so small it was almost meaningless. Therefore, they would not accept them. But then they realized that in the same way, if they fought with King Gamaliel and then with each other, the kingdom itself would be divided in small worthless portions. Each small piece of once great kingdom would be weak in the face of an unfriendly country. So they sent back their portions to the royal treasure as offering of peace and accepted the rule of King Gamaliel. The king was pleased and invited his brothers to the palace to celebrate the peace and unity of kingdom. He entertained them in most perfect ways, with generosity, pleasant conversation, providing instruction for their benefit, and treating all even-handed courtesy. In this way, the king and the 99 princes became closer as friends, and then they had been as brothers. They were strong in their support of each other. This was known in all surrounding countries, so no one threatened the kingdom of its people. After a few months, the 99 brothers returned to their provinces. King Gamani the righteous invited his wise old teacher to live in the palace. He honored him with great wealth and many gifts. He held a celebration for his respected teacher, saying to the full court, "I, who was the 100th prince among 100 worthy princes, owe all my success to the wise advice of my generous and understanding teacher. Likewise, all who follow their wise teacher's advice will earn prosperity and happiness. Even the unity and strength of the kingdom we owe to my beloved teacher." The kingdom prospered under the remainder of the generous and just rule of King Gamani the rightest. Moral: one is rewarded 100-fold for following the advice of a wise teacher.